Well, you should stop using that.
Boom.
I can hear us.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
Yep.
All right, well.
It's going. It's going. It's that switch. There you go.
Whatever. I don't know what's happening anymore. This is fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, you lead the show. I'm over it already. First 3 minutes of the day.
Can't do anything about it if freaking YouTube's acting up weird.
It's YouTube.
Yeah.
It didn't work on Facebook. It didn't work anywhere.
Oh, I thought it did.
We're live. Welcome to the Ranger Wrap Up. What's up, guys?
Well, I'm here to talk about some Hyperforce.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this week's episode is better.
This week's episode, or the one that just played?
Yeah, what?
The one that just played?
Yeah, not the Green Ranger one. That one's kind of boring. The one that we're going to talk about today, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
It's slow. It took a long time just for it to pick up.
It took 44 minutes for it to pick up. It was the whole wedding for 44 minutes.
You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. We are blurry. It's weird.
What is going on today?
I don't know.
It's just bad, man. Everything's just bad.
This is...
the alliance leader is fucking...
You know it's National Beer Day, and I don't even have a beer in front of me?
We have beers in the fridge.
Fetch me a beer.
Not fetching you a beer.
Yeah, can you grab me a beer? One of the producers? Can you grab me a beer? It's National Beer Day.
It is?
I wasn't going to drink, but today's turning out to be one of those days.
Already.
3 minutes in. All right, guys, let's lift up our spirits and talk about some GD Power Rangers. And no, I'm not talking about...
It's doing it.
I'm not talking about some of this other crap. We have news. Let's talk about the news. Wait, before we even get into that, I want to say thank you for joining us on your lovely Saturday. It's beautiful here in Southern California. I don't know where you're from, what part of the world you're from, but please let us know in the comments below. We got to take care of business. What does that mean, business? Look at that. National Beer Day IPAs. Thank you, Nerd HQ, for these golden... Oh, you don't drink, right?
Not today.
Not today. What's wrong with your voice, man? 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
You okay?
I think I ruptured my vocal cord when I was sick.
Did you really?
Yep.
Coughing?
No. Still trying to speak and do everything.
Really?
Yep. Doctor was like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. But I was like, but hashtag needs me.
Whoa. So did you ruptured your voice? Are you allowed to talk right now?
Yeah. Now it has to heal over.
Oh, so but you are allowed. You just can't yell. You can't.
Well, I can still yell. It's just there's scarring and it has to heal over, and then it'll be fine.
Wow. How did they say?
I think you may have actually. You probably have something serious going on with your throat, man.
The doctor said I ruptured a vocal cord.
So I mean, you just don't talk. If you can't.
He couldn't. He wasn't supposed to.
No, I wasn't supposed to.
But you did.
The problem, yeah.
Does it heal by itself?
Well, now it has. You take there's steroids you have to take.
Are you gonna? Is your voice gonna change at all, like through the when it's all healed, or is it gonna be?
It's gonna be back to normal.
Interesting. That's really interesting.
It's like when they change a voice actor's character.
Oh yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I'm just showing up like.
All right, so we got a little bit of news, but first we got to take care of business. All right, here's where you guys are from. Jonathan Hernandez is from Mexico. What part of Mexico? I was just in Oaxaca like a month ago. Central Arkansas is where from Layla. Layla's from. Matt's from Chicago. How come you're not at C2E2? Thomas Franco from North Virginia.
Ooh.
Wow.
DMV.
Yeah, so there you go. Now, we have the Super Chat. What that does is that helps support the show. Hit that button. Keeps your comments on there longer for us to read them back to you.
Yep.
We also have the TeePublic store. You see that little Alpha 5 there? The little BB-8 Alpha 5? You can get that shirt there. You can get a lot of cool geek t-shirts by using our TeePublic link. Check them out. Go get it. Get one of these Friends Power Ranger shirts. And
clever.
We have the THS. Oh, he's from Leon, Mexico. Monterrey, Nueva. Larry's from Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah, we also have the THS Hashtaggers group that keeps the conversation going. Go and check that out. Join it, share it, and do what you got to do and have fun. Sam, I saw your tweet earlier. I'm not going to name your comment writer because it's your show, so you should name it. We already have ones that we're adapting. But if you let us know your name, we'll let you know if we think we like it or not. But I'm sure, be creative. I love it. But the THS Hashtaggers group, we have Morphicon that's coming up. Join that group. A lot of you guys are coming out to Morphicon, and a lot of you guys are worried about where to stay. Well, here's where you can do, is join up with a lot of our fellow hashtaggers and get a place together. That's what I recommend, is getting a place together. It's a lot of fun when you're hanging out with your peeps.
Make it like real world, man.
In a room. You've had experiences. You always get hotel rooms with your friends and cons. How do you like it?
It's cool. I mean, you have to, sometimes if you're trying to save money, you got to compromise being comfortable, like having your own bed or whatever. But it's like everybody packs in and everybody's just, as long as you're super chill with everybody, it makes it a fun time.
I mean, I love the fact that Jezzer gets rooms because it's like, oh, there's a place for me to go and drink, and it's always great.
Yep.
And
we actually had the San Diego Hotel Apocalypse on Wednesday, so it was pretty.
Did you get one?
We don't know yet. We don't know. We don't find out till Monday. The first round's Monday.
Aren't you staying with us?
Yeah.
It's SR?
SR? I don't know. But I put up the option of the room just in case.
Good. He's killing me here.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Is it new?
No. Yeah. Just weird. Okay, so we got that. We got that out of the way.
Yep.
What else we got?
We got some news.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we do have some news. Some kind of big, not big news. Nothing's really big.
Nothing huge.
Really big broke this week. But let's talk about our first thing.
There's this cool little art book that's on Amazon right now. We have the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's for sale now, and it has a bunch of these cool little. I don't know. It's from a bunch of different artists. So I mean, if you guys like Power Rangers and you like art,
why do we have no screen behind us when we go a little like that?
Yeah. So if you guys like art, if you like Power Rangers, then that's you go check out Amazon because they got a lot of cool shit over there. Also on Amazon, they finally put up the Soul of Chogokin Dragonzord, which is going for like $180 on Amazon for pre-order. Maybe. The one cool thing about this is that with the Bandai Legacy one, that piece right there. You know how the Dragonzord, when it comes with the Megazord, he has that staff with the drill.
Yeah.
That little black bottom staff piece.
Yeah,
It comes separate, like in the American Legacy one, so you have to carry it around. But here with this one, you can see that it kind of collapses right into the
chest piece.
Yeah, the chest piece, which is pretty cool.
Dope.
So Japan's really getting a step up on that. So if you guys want that,
is there any die-cast metal in it? Or
it's mostly all die-cast metal.
Oh, what?
Yeah. If I brought the Soul of Chogokin regular Megazord, and it's heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you bought it?
Yeah, I bought it. Because I bought it to sell, but because I thought it was gonna go up in value, but it didn't.
So Jezzer, I don't know if anybody knows this about Jezzer. We go to conventions and we always luckily get a lot of the exclusives, the ones that we wanted.
Yeah.
And Jezzer turns around and literally flips them in the same day.
At the place, literally.
At the con.
We were in New York and we got a bunch of stuff from Bandai.
It was the
Green Ranger, the Tommy Oliver set, Legacy set, and I think on a Megazord, but literally within that day, we went back up to our press room.
I took a picture in the press room.
He took a picture in the room and then posted it on eBay in that time, and people were asking him the dumbest questions. Remember you were showing me
take a picture from the side, take a picture from the angle. It's like, get the fuck out of it. If you don't want it,
dude,
you don't want it.
You saw what's on there?
Yeah.
Pick it. Get it and go.
You don't want it, dude.
Time for that.
It was actually pretty funny. But he flipped it right away. So, and how much profit did you make on that?
Almost 200%.
200%. You know what? You should have held on to it.
I know. I probably should have. Almost 200%. Just because it's.
Because we bought it for 75.
Yeah, 70, like around that plus tax, and then I sold it for double the price. That day, it sold. The one problem I did is I had to buy it now price, which was double, and immediately sold like so quick. So I had to bring it back.
So the probably a question I shouldn't ask on air, but that Lord Draken figure.
Oh, what about it?
Oh,
if I could get my hands on one,
I think we're all gonna get one, but do we really want one? Is the question.
I don't. But I did. I don't know if this was real.
Toy Bandai's making, right?
Yeah.
No.
Power Ranger toy.
No.
Yeah.
The last figure that they are going to be making is going to be like the Psycho Rangers or something. It's going to be way later on down the line. Yeah, I think they go all the way up to like 2020 or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
2019, 2020, somewhere. 2019 is somewhere around there.
But it's just the master.
April 2019.
It's just the master license that went to Hasbro. Like they could still technically make stuff.
The master license is going to be. The master license is Power Rangers.
Yeah.
The overall license would be what Toys doing with all their stuff.
Okay.
So that is that. I don't know, man. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I just saw that Dragonzord or whatever it was. It looks really cool. I'm not a mech guy, nor am I a Zord collector. I don't even know if I'd want to waste the time flipping it.
Yeah.
If you're a collector, it looks great, and I'm sure that you're gonna love it. I think that'd be kind of cool if you're a collector. Next up, we have the Amazon art book. Did we already do that?
Yep.
I was not even in the moment.
He was like, I don't care.
Yeah, we did. It's on Amazon. It's just a collection of different artists' Power Ranger stuff. Mikey Perez said Jezzer tried selling me a comic book for $40. I got it for $20. Well,
what'd you try selling them?
The Hyperforce one.
Did you really?
Yeah. That's what was. Hey, Mikey, if you go on eBay, that's what average was. So don't try to burn me out on that.
Oh my god, just a scammer.
Yeah.
You're such a scammer, man.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta keep making that money.
It's what it says online.
Yeah.
It's what it was online.
That's what it is online. Yeah.
There isn't a blue book, so what do you want?
Speaking of Hyperforce, Power Rangers Hyperforce is coming to an end. They're within the last four episodes.
Yes.
And
4 episodes left of Power Rangers Hyperforce.
I think over on Tuesday, Zach and Malika posted a video. It was kind of like a cry for help to continue on the series. Well, let's go check it out. Hold on.
I bet you this isn't going to have any.
Try changing the.
I'm gonna just tell you what the fuck he said.
There you go.
He said that they need you to subscribe to their Twitch channels. Essentially, what he said. They said they got a lot of retention, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, they had an episode where they had 90%.
They said that there's no reason to watch the. There is obviously reason, but he said that watching them on YouTube doesn't necessarily help. If they want to, it takes $100,000 to make the show. And that the best way to do it is if you subscribe and watch live on Twitch because it's built for the Twitch audience live. I agree with that.
$100,000.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. That is costly. Are they also is that?
That's for a whole season.
I was like, is that also with paying
20
for
episodes?
Paying to use
that
the license
breaks down about
also?
$5,000 an episode.
Are they also paying for using the license? Also,
no, they probably get the license for free, but it's also paying all their techs, paying all their talent.
Damn, man.
It adds up.
That's a lot.
Let's just say that each member of that cast is making $300 an episode plus Malika. That's already like a little over a quarter of your cost there.
I didn't know if they were doing kind of like, okay, well, this is like a passion project and then paying for everything else. But like, dang, dude, that's a lot of money. Wow.
But it's the best, one of the best Power Ranger products that is coming out right now. And if you want to support if you want to go and support it, go and subscribe to their Twitch channel. Now here's a couple of the issues that I see. That I think that people aren't subscribing to Twitch as much as HyperRPG may have liked. Is number one, it costs money to subscribe to Twitch.
Yeah, how much?
I believe it's $4.99
a month.
Number two, I believe that you can subscribe for free if you have an Amazon Prime account. You can subscribe to any channel once, and it doesn't renew every month. You have to do it every single month to do it. It doesn't just keep you automatically subscribed. You have to subscribe to a new channel every single month. So keep that in mind. So you can support them in that way. They built the show essentially for the live Twitch audience. They want people to watch live. By the way, thank you for the 2 super chats, Bryn.
Darby. Bryn Darby. Bryn, can you send us your address? He did?
I believe. On Facebook.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to figure out. Because we have a few videos that we have to play, but if it's not running.
God.
You guys are going to change the whole show, huh, Jezzer?
Huh?
It is. Another thing is, where was I? I lost my train of thought.
So we know how much, pretty much, let's say, if we're rounding out, how much they're paying for everyone on the show. They're paying the techs, they're paying everyone else, putting that time out. Besides that, shoot.
Okay.
Besides that, I mean, dude, God, it is just like all that they're doing, and it's just not getting the love it deserves. At least for all the work they're putting into it.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by not getting the love it deserves?
Here's Jezzer with the negativity.
No, I mean, it's getting views on YouTube.
Congratulations, but that's not where they want it.
No, but that's the thing. When you put a paywall on something like that, it does kind of scare off people. Like,
it's not necessarily a paywall.
$4.99 a month.
It's for a subscription.
A month.
I don't think that's the downside. I don't think that's the downside.
Power Ranger fans.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bryn Darby for your that's awesome. It's $24.99 is the highest amount. He subbed highest amount $24.99. But here's the thing though, Jezzer, is that you make it sound so easy. However, we have a tough enough time getting other people to share our videos. So I don't think it's necessarily as easy as
I'm not talking about sharing the videos. I'm talking about them just joining in and watching and
the time it's on is just
well, that's the main reason. I think that
it's a big conflict.
Listen, there's a reason why DVR was created.
Yeah,
because you can watch it anytime you want.
It's on demand. I want to watch it when I want to watch it.
You can do whatever you want, and I think a show like this, if you're expecting live Power Ranger watchers, I don't think it's necessarily the way to go, because this is something a little different. Like, because we'll see even here on Hashtag Show. We had a Tracy Lynn Cruz video. 2 weeks ago that came out. Yeah. And when it first started out, it did really well.
Yeah.
It did okay. I think it had like 1,500 views in its first day. Right now it's at 34,000 views and it hasn't even been 2 weeks. So after shares, and people like hearing the if an episode's really boring, let's just say, because Hyperforce is a long thing. And if an episode's really boring, then is it worth investing 3 hours of your time to do it? Rather than if I tell you, hey, you really watch this episode because this is what happens. Yeah. That's how you're getting your replays.
Yeah,
it's true.
So what I think needs to happen is Hyperforce hopefully does continue into a season 2, because they said in this little package that you can't hear that they planned it out to be a season 2. However, that if they don't get enough subscribers, they're going to have to go for sponsorship. If they can't get the sponsorship, then it's not going to happen.
Okay, so we have a few options.
Another super chat, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
very much.
We could take a small little break and restart the stream and see if that fixes everything, because we got a few videos that I want to show. So do you guys want to do that? Are you guys willing to?
So we're gonna have 2 different streams?
No. It's gonna be the same stream. I'm gonna put the little standby. It's gonna go back into it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We did this last week, so you guys know the drill. Probably gonna do this for the next 5 years like this.
We'll be right back.
I don't know what's going on here, so let's see.
Join me at the Angel Grove Senior Prom at Morphicon this year.
And I want to see you at the #shows Angel Grove Prom at Morphicon.
I want to welcome you to the Morphicon Angel Grove High School Prom. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. It's going to be fabulous. Dress up, and we'll see you then.
True, I didn't have any video.
We're back. We're back, huh? We're live. We're back.
Why didn't you play the whole thing?
We did. It played the whole thing.
It did?
Yeah.
In that whole time?
Yeah, it was playing the whole time.
All right. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about HyperRPG.
Let's cut to the Malika Zach thing. Since you have audio back now.
I have audio
Let's
back.
just play all the videos just to make sure.
All of them. Just let everybody see everything.
What?
Just play all the assets
everything?
and just make it up as we go along.
You know, just keep everything going.
This is what they have to say.
Hey, what's up, Hyperforce fans? It's Zach and Malika here to talk to you about a couple things really quick, but mainly that we are in the final stretch of season 1.
Final four.
4 episodes remain in season 1 of Power Rangers Hyperforce.
We want you to watch
show
live.
up and watch live.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I promise you'll have a blast.
I watch on YouTube. I don't watch it on Twitch. What are you doing? We built the show for Twitch, for you to experience it live. It's a live show.
It puts you a week behind.
It does. We worked really hard to put as many big surprises in every episode to make sure you want to see it live. You want to be in that chat room experiencing those moments with other fans. And I can tell you that's how the show is built. That's how it's supposed to be watched. And we want to keep it going. We want to do a second season so bad. We'd always planned on doing a second season. But I'm going to be really upfront with you guys. And I know last time I said something about numbers and stuff like that, a lot of people misquoted me and used that and all that kind of stuff. But in a lot of ways, this show has been extremely successful. A lot of people are watching it. We get really high view numbers, and I can say that in the 4 years that I've been on Twitch, we have the highest retention rate I have ever seen on a single program I've been a part of. The highest that I've seen. We had an episode that had a 98% retention rate for a 3-hour period. That blows my mind. So thank you to the people who are watching like that, because that is ridiculous. It's insane. I've never seen numbers like that on Twitch. And I don't tell you this to make you upset or sad, just to rally you a little bit. Had Hyperforce got enough support and enough subscribers of the viewers that watch on YouTube or that watch on Twitch, we wouldn't need to fight to find a second season. We would just do it because the show would have been successful enough for us to just keep it going. That was our original plan. Now we're in a position where to make a season 2 happen, we're going to be working our butts off, and Saban as well. I want to make it very clear, Saban wants to do this too, but we've got to find the money. We've got to go out, we've got to look for sponsors, look for ways to pay for the content, as each season costs around $100,000 to make, which is very little in TV money, but a lot in live content for Twitch money. That being said, like, we urge all of you to support HyperRPG, because that goes directly into us making these shows and making these programs as good as we possibly can for you. A ton of you keep hitting us up saying, we want a season 2, we want a season 2. You're starting petitions, you're doing all these things. The number one best way that could lead to that is subscribing to the channel, tipping during the show. All that stuff goes directly back to us as the creators to then make and pay the cast, pay the crew, make sure that everything happens. You know, we went on our end over budget for this season because we want to make the best show that we could possibly make and put as much as we could into it. But I know right now a lot of people are coming to us and be like, why haven't you made a morph video for Joe? Or why haven't you done this? We want to, but time, resources, financial resources are always the limitations on those things.
Still works better. Yeah. We're back. So that's what Zach and Malika had to say about Hyperforce. What do you guys think? Leave a message in the comments below. That's going to do it for us, guys. We've had so many problems.
Dude, I'm still kind of shocked. 5,000?
No.
Like an episode?
No, not 5. Yeah, roughly. Why?
Man.
What's so shocking about that?
Because the thing is, real talk. With $5,000, what you could do with an episode.
Well, there goes our access of interviewing all the Hyperforce cast. Thanks, Hyperforce.
I'm just saying what you can do with it versus what they're doing with it. I'm just wondering, are they not managing it properly? Is that part of the issue?
Well, they're saying that they're paying the people to come down.
Yeah. Well, they have to pay the people to come down. They have to pay all the techs. They have to pay.
All right, how many people do you think are in that room?
They have to.
How many people do you think are in that room when they do that?
25.
25. And you have to imagine that each person is at the very minimum making $100 each, right?
More. Probably more, right?
At the minimum.
Okay, at the minimum.
That's half your budget for the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you got to pay out advertising.
Once again, what's to say that maybe they're not doing something properly when it comes to managing it? Because, like I said, just being honest, if they gave it to you and they said, Joe, run it, do you think that you could get a better product?
Well, let me ask you a question. If they told me to, hey, run it, and they said, gave me half the money, and I told you, you know what, they gave me money for this, but I'm not going to pay you, how would you feel?
Nope.
That's my point exactly. You have to pay these people. So
no, but I'm saying if they gave the same exact money to you and they said, now you run it, would you be able to?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm thinking, would you be able to do it better?
I don't like comparing things like that.
And that's the thing. That could be the whole, okay, well, yeah, I can because, I think I'm good. Or, no, I don't because I don't know. But I just feel that...
I
don't think I can run it better. You know why? We couldn't even run a stream today better than what.
Well, what is their budget compared to our budget? Ours is $0.
That's true.
$0. So I mean, there's no complaining.
We run a good show.
$0. So.
But I don't think that. I think there's a lot that goes into.
Get new writers. That's my thing, I guess.
But I don't even think that helps.
No, I'm just. I think it would be better.
Getting new writers.
As far as for this episode that we just had. There were moments where it was just like,
This was a filler episode. This was a complete filler episode.
It was interesting to give us the character breakdowns concerning everything that was happening at the wedding. I did like that. But that, I feel, was more of, hey, we're going to run with this. This is what we got to do. Improv and run. And I got it. And they did very well with it. Well, what they had, they did very well. But then when we actually got to the meat of the episode, it was like,
I mean, that's another thing, too. They have effects. Like, they have those morph videos. They have to pay for intro theme song.
True.
So and I'm sure that intro theme song is not cheap.
Oh, no.
So $100,000, do I think that that's a lot to make that show? Absolutely. Do I think...
It's relatively small when you come to think about a show. When you, like, for a whole season, they did 24 episodes?
Well, it's only 20... It's 25 episodes, so it does break down to about 5.
Yeah, but I mean...
No, is it 25 or 20?
Versus
25.
Versus something on network, $100,000.
So it's $4,000 roughly an episode. Roughly $4,000, a little less than $4,000 an episode. Here's the thing, though. You have to factor in a lot of other things. I think that the mistake that the show made was making it specifically for Twitch. Mm-hmm. I think that once you don't service yourself and do a show that's for all platforms, then I think you do yourself a disservice. With that being said, though, most of our shows are made for YouTube.
Yeah, so but you could tell, like, even when we try to stream stuff on Twitch, the viewer count is like significantly different than when we do it on YouTube.
True.
What do you mean?
Like, over at AU, we're just like fighting real hard just to get viewers on Twitch, just because people
already have their own niche though when it comes to Twitch. This is something that's a little bit different, so they are in their own lane. when it comes to Twitch. The thing is, for some people, it's a paywall. If I'm a Power Ranger fan, I'm going to pay you $4.99 a month to watch only one Power Ranger show. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have a way to give me more Power Ranger content?
You can watch it live, but then you have the ability to watch it back, too.
No, yeah, but I'm like, could I just get a little bit more Power Ranger content? But I think they do that because there are things where Peter's like, okay, we're going to play this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So they're getting additional content. I don't know,
because I don't look at things. I don't think it works that way.
No?
All right, let's pull the curtain back.
Okay,
back a little bit here on Hashtag Show.
Right.
If we want to talk about things, and I had this conversation yesterday, mm-hmm. If we want to talk about being successful and like, hey, let's get more subscribers, let's do this, let's do the maximum we can to get subscribers. Guess what? Morphin Monday, every single week, outdoes every other video combined on all of our channels.
Okay.
One video a week. Why aren't we doing 7 of those a week? Mm-hmm. That's my whole point.
Do you want to do 7? Do you want to do 7
a week?
I would do 100%. If I could do 7 Morphin Mondays or 7 Ranger videos every single day, you're damn right. Tracy Lynn Cruz's videos at 34,000 views in less than 2 weeks.
Okay.
Bryn Darby.
Thank you so much, Bryn. But my whole point is that
awesome money.
I'm sure that they're doing what they can in order to get what they need to get. But it doesn't work. It's not as easy as it sounds. It sounds so easy to be like, hey, everybody, go and subscribe to our Twitch page. It doesn't work that way because out of those 34,000 people that watch Tracy Lynn Cruz, I mean, yeah, we got a lot of subscribers. We get roughly like now we're getting like 1,000 subscribers a week, but it wasn't always like that.
No.
And realistically, it's hard to keep putting out new Ranger content. That's why I appreciate the people that do watch our stuff because we are trying to do it at a high level. This episode is no indication of that, but we are trying to do. It's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. It's your computer. Talk to your
he's gonna knock it down.
Talk to your computer, Alpha 7 over there.
No, but the thing is, okay, for a Power Ranger fan, if I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to something, let's say I'm here for Power Rangers, that's what brought me here, I'm going to subscribe to it, but now I want more Ranger content, and I'm not getting it, what do I do?
What do you mean?
Like, that's the question. Like,
read a fucking comic.
Like, I don't want to subscribe to, like,
watch a Sentai. There's hundreds of Sentais you can watch.
Disney streaming, or even DC streaming. I don't want to subscribe to DC streaming, because it's like, okay, after Young Justice, what else am I watching here? I just put this money in to watch nothing else. I would feel kind of like, just like, well, CBS. People, all right, I'm here for Star Trek. And now Star Trek's not on it. What am I still paying for?
You can unsubscribe.
Yeah. So, but with them, and I get it, it's only $4.99.
I don't even know. I think that's the average base thing, yeah.
Okay. Do you get more if you put more money in?
No, I don't know how. I don't know how Twitch works, to be 100% honest with you.
I think that's the thing. People are kind of like, well, all right, this is my money. I just want the most, more bang for my buck.
Listen, realistically, if there's hardcore Power Ranger fans out there, you will find a new thing. There is no endless amount of content that you haven't consumed. Right. For me, I'm a Ranger fan, and I'm watching ToQger. I'm watching Lupin versus Potter Ranger. Mm-hmm. I'm watching Power Rangers Ninja Steel. I'm watching old episodes of MMPR now. Right. I'm almost at the end of season 3. I'm watching Hyperforce. I'm reading the Boom Studios comics. Right. So there's enough out there that's free content.
Right.
Or at least under the paywall of Netflix, which you're already making money back.
Right.
Or buying a Boom Studios comic. That's the way you support the show, though. Or support Power Rangers, is by buying product. However, it has to be good product. And I have said this, and I'll say it again, and I'll always say this, is that don't pay for something that you don't want. Again, and there's people out that watch this. Thank you so much, Bryn, for all of your super chats. You are amazing. But there's people out there that don't like me on this show. I had a conversation with the fan earlier this week, and guess what? I don't care. If you don't like me, go watch something else. Straight up. If the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with everybody, and if you don't like somebody, don't watch it. It's that simple. If you do, support it. If I like something, I'm gonna support it. I'm gonna hit a subscribe. I'm gonna go and buy the content, but I'm not going to do things. And again, if you don't like me, I'm not going to change. I mean, if you don't like it, tough shit. But realistically, I'm not here for some of those fans. I'm not here to cater to everybody. I'm here to talk to the people that understand me, that understand this show, that understand what we do, and they understand our commentary on it. I'm also not here to appease Saban or Hyperforce or anybody else because they don't pay my bills. And this is the whole point of this whole freedom of speech thing, this whole Like what you like, don't like what you don't like, and just do you. Those Diet Coke commercials are the best. You know why? I don't drink Diet Coke, but I respect the people that do because they make me think, you know what?
If you want a Diet Coke,
If you want a Diet Coke, drink a Diet Coke. I don't care. You're drinking a Coke right here behind this thing. I'm drinking a beer. I don't care what anybody drinks. I don't care what anybody watches. All I care about is you have a good time doing it. And at the very least, I'm going to talk about the things that I like, about the fandoms that I like, and I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about when it's not good. This episode of Hyperforce wasn't good. I know Peter and Yoshi are my friends, but I mean, they'd like the honesty as well. Some of this, and it's not their fault that it wasn't good. It was just the pacing of the show. Now this is our Hyperforce review. Right. The pacing of the show was extremely slow, and I thought it was boring.
The first 44 minutes, like I said.
No, the first hour was a wedding.
No, the whole first I counted. I actually marked it. First 44 minutes, at least on the podcast, was just the wedding. And it was just like, okay, all right, I get this. And it's a bit about Eric wanting to, all right, I want to see if I run into so-and-so. All right, that was great. Yeah. Let's stop that bit, please. Let's move on. But it kept being that bit over and over. I thought they were going to address the whole time skip.
Yeah.
They did it like twice, but in ways that didn't give us any answers.
I mean, that must be a mandate, though, from Boom Studios and Saban, because they said that if you want to find out what happens, you have to watch... read the comic.
Yeah.
However, that's kind of weird to me, though. Not weird. How do I say this? It's not weird because I love. Listen, it's for much shit as I was just talking about Saban and this not liking this episode of Hyperforce. One thing I am liking: the Boom Studio comics are knocking it out of the park,
dude.
Those are. I would go as far to say, Johnny would know this because he's a bigger comic guy than I am. But it's one of the better comics that's coming out monthly right now.
Have you read it yet? That leads up to
I just finished issue number 20. So I just finished. No, I'm sorry, 21. I just finished where they had the team from 1969, and most of that team. Something happens with that team. I don't want to spoil anything because I don't want to do that. But something happens with that team, and now they just got Zordon back. But that comic book is so good. It is very, very good. It's well written, and I think that the beauty of that is that you take a writer like Kyle Higgins who just understands good storytelling.
Did he write for Green Lantern?
No, he wrote for Nightwing.
There you go.
He wrote Nightwing. He's written a lot. He has a few indie books out on Image right now, or one indie book out that I know of on Image right now. He just came out with a short film also, so go check that out. But this episode of Hyperforce, the reason why the whole point I was going to was that. You now know that the Hyperforce cast isn't affected by the shattered grid.
Well, yeah, but they are to an extent. I mean, Chloe has a freaking metal arm now.
Vesper.
Oh, Vesper has a freaking cybernetic arm now.
Yeah. We can go to spoiler alerts for the next episode.
And then all the other stuff. Oh well. But I mean, I'm just like, dude, all this stuff was happening. I was like, whoa, and we're not gonna address the time skip. And they're like, just a little.
Why did you play this right now?
That's the only thing I liked about this episode.
This is the only thing you liked.
Oh
my god.
Like what is Peter doing?
Peter was doing so much on this episode. Yeah, he was doing so. I swear, at one moment, when I was watching,
he couldn't dance.
Yeah.
When I was watching it and everything, it was just like, okay. Did they drink before they shot this?
No, Peter doesn't drink.
No, I mean, because they were all really enjoying themselves during the whole wedding part. They were just going at it and just who cares? Blah blah blah. Peter did the whole joke of, oh well, not all aliens look alike, you know, and then all this other stuff, and they just kept going. And
listen, okay, I agree with you actually, Daniel, because there's a point you had brought up earlier, and I meant to mention this, and you actually hit it right on the head. I think as a study on improv, they do a great job. The actors do a wonderful job. And you're right. It is the storytelling that lags sometimes. And I'll be honest with you, because even at the end of this episode, Zach came out. I know that he's preluding to something else. Yeah. But Zach did come out and he's like, so you pretty much just fixed Vesper? Everything I did, you just kind of ignored.
Yeah, exactly.
And I hate to say this, but I know that Daryl Delphin, you know Daryl, you know that the kid that wants to be Power Ranger. I think that he really, the guy that looks like the gold RPM Ranger, that Daryl. He really wants... What? He really wants. He does look like the gold RPM Ranger. Looks like Mike Jin. From that far distance? Daryl Delphin or Mike Jin? You decide.
That's Daryl, right? Hey guys, what's going on? Oh yeah.
Oh hey.
Oh hey.
Oh hey.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there.
Didn't see you there. No, but I think that with Malika, the way that she tells this story and kind of unfolds this story, I don't think she sounds so sure of herself and the story as much as Zach did. Zach was very much like, okay, like ask me a question. It doesn't matter. No, I'm just kidding. Ask me a question for real.
I'm not gonna. You ask him.
Ask me a question.
So why are we running through this pathway right now?
No, it's not like that. All right. So anyway, he would give very.
I don't know.
You didn't do what I did. You didn't do what I wanted you to do. Daryl is Mike Jin. Is Toku. He would be like, you're going down this path. You do this, this, and this. And then they'll be like, can I do this? Nope.
Can I roll?
He's like, nope. Here's what you can do. And then he's like, you have to roll a 6 or higher, or whatever.
Yeah,
he'll do like a whole thing.
He actually had a whole thing set up when they were like, oh, okay, cool. So I want to do a drop kick and blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, you want to do that? 6 or higher. And he just left them there, and they're like, oh, we can't do that. And yeah, well, then that's
I think it's because Zach is pretty exact with what he's saying. In the way that he paints the picture verbally, I can actually see, like when he was doing his Hyperforce thing, I was able to see the layout in my head.
He did very well.
Whereas Malika sounds very unsure of the place that she's on.
But now,
Toku Kid, Daryl is Mike Jin.
I literally said that.
Oh, you did?
Now, my thing is it because is Malika just like a really big,
Toku
like
Kid.
she knows Power Rangers? Is that why?
I'm not saying Malika. I'm not saying
Zach was like, I'm a dungeon master.
I'm not saying Malika's not darker. I'm saying that Zach's a better storyteller. I think that Zach's probably been doing this so long that he knows exactly what he wants to say and how to describe a scene. Okay. Whereas I don't know how much Malika's DM'd, but I feel like her scene description, it's kind of like writing a script, right?
Yeah.
When you read a good script, you'd be like, oh, I can picture every scene in my head. When you read one that's a little choppier, it's like, all right, now explain this to me one more time.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what happened here.
I'm not saying Malika's bad. I'm just saying that Zach's very good.
I think that's Malika's strength is in her like knowledge of the mythos of Power Rangers, and I think Zach's strength is just his being able to DM.
Bryn brings up a great point. Malika made the system, though. Malika did make the system, but I think Zach just executed it better.
Yeah.
I think that Zach's very good at this, and I think he's just been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
This episode, though,
I don't dislike her.
This episode gave us one highlight, just one highlight, and it was just Yoshi becoming the Green Ranger without a morph sequence.
Yep.
That was pretty much it. Like I guess they went to Aquatar, or they're like in Aquatar.
They were in Aquatar.
But other than that, like everything else just seemed very kind of like maybe. Is that the fan video?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that this episode was maybe you needed one of these kind of like palate cleansers after something like Shattered Grid. However, that's not the form of storytelling that I personally like.
For me,
I like the all right. What's the next thing? You gotta
hit me. You gotta take the bar up every time.
Yeah, you gotta be like I like going up and up and like because now you only got a few episodes left to be like where are we going with this like. What was it? There was a show that just recently like ended, and I was like, well, "There's only a couple episodes." Oh, I was like the Defenders or something, and I was just like, "This is how it's ending."
Okay, well, that's your choice.
So, I want to know what you guys thought about this episode, guys. How many lightning bolts do you give? We didn't go deep into this review, by the way.
Yeah,
but there really wasn't much to really go into.
Do you want to tell them about what happens next?
Hey, wait, first in the chat, before we even do that, has anybody actually watched next week's episode? I'm not going to say anything if you haven't, but if you have not, we can talk about a little bit. We can talk about the big thing that happens, but 2.5 says Thomas Franco. Jezzer, what do you give it?
Out of 5, a 2. It was boring. I don't know. I mean, they had a fight at the very, very end, and then it was just kind of...
The fight was
just
pretty long. The fight was pretty long.
I don't know.
How about you? What did you get it?
Oh, no, it's a 2. It's definitely a 2.
I'm also going to give it a 2. Everybody is giving it a 2.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe a 1, but it's a 2.
Okay.
I've had a 1.
So most of you guys have seen next week's episode. So let's talk about the big thing that happens, or I really should say this week's episode. Let's just talk about it now.
Yeah.
Vesper dies.
Yep.
Hey guys, just want to say, I called this a long time ago.
You did?
I was here with Daryl, and I remember saying there's going to be someone that dies. If that ever happens, it's going to be Vesper. I remember saying that, and Daryl was like, they're not going to kill anyone. And I was like, if it is, it's going to be Vesper.
They were just talking about how like they had plans for when someone dies.
Someone dies, yeah.
They've had plans. I think they'd assume someone would have died within the first 10 episodes or something. But it just didn't happen.
It kind of looked like that when they had what's his name? Bulk. What's his name?
Jack.
And they made it look like he was going to die. They made it look like Eric was going to die.
Wait, do you really think that's true? Do you really think that they had plans for someone that died?
They had. I mean, there's 5 characters in a D&D game. Do people die off pretty?
Yes,
but you don't get a replacement.
You don't get a replacement, but what's the least amount of people that make it to the very end? Like in the worst case scenario,
here's my
one
theory.
person make it to the end.
Usually,
here's my theory. I personally think that I'm happy that like they're going outside of what the Ranger stuff does. However, I think that with only 4 episodes left, it's easy to kill somebody off now because it's like, well, we're already halfway through. We're already fucking done.
And what you're saying they're going to kill them off because they don't think they're going to be able to make a second season?
No, I think that they're doing it for a lot of different reasons, but also
it's the grab.
You kill off the android. It's the easiest bit to bring that.
That's the whole thing.
You just bring in another android.
That's why I said no, bring her back. That's the whole thing. She dies, we upload her consciousness or whatever, blah blah. Take her little mainframe chip, put it inside another one, boom, here she's back again. Yeah. The end. So that's why I was like, oh, if they kill someone, it's going to be her.
Sam asked, do you think Joe will be the next Black?
No. Joe would be perfectly fine as a Green Ranger.
Yeah, there's no
perfectly fine.
I don't think that they would switch his color again for a 3rd time so quick.
Yeah.
Unless you met me, then I possibly could be the. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have the time. That's a true story. I don't know. I think that one thing this show does, and it makes a lot of sense, is that you already have. There's certain points in the story that you have to hit.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Toku Kid, with the super chat. Each ranger dies one by one, maybe. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think what does happen though is that you have to hit. If you didn't tell Vesper's story, then you can't kill her off in the 3rd episode. That's why they're going to kill Jack off. Yeah. It's because it's the same thing. We're adapting a Power Ranger series here. There's a lot of characters we have. If we turn this into a D&D, I'm not going to kill off one of my main characters. We're like, oh, well, you played the game wrong. You didn't get the dice rolls. Now you're dead. That sucks because that's going to be harder for me to work. Exactly. Now I have to write a whole new thing. Yeah. That's not happening. I mean, it's just not logistically happening unless that's where the $100,000
I'm not used to how a D&D game plays out. Like they said.
Well, get ready because I think we're doing a Westworld one in next week.
Fuck.
Did you hear about that? 2 weeks? That's what that whole message on Slack was about the cast of the availability.
We're going to be cowboys.
Oh boy.
We're aliens.
So that is what is going on next week. We're going to go more in depth about it, talk about the episode in depth, and I mean really in depth because it sounds like a doozy. A little bit of a doozy. But I'm excited to talk about that. Now, this week's episode was a little bit of a letdown, so maybe they're going to bring us right back up to where we need to be as Ranger fans get invested in possible Hyperforce Season 2. Do you want to see a Hyperforce Season 2?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to see Hyperforce Season 2?
If they could make it 2 hours, not 3 hours, yeah.
No, actually, if they can make it 1 hour, probably 1.5.
An hour and a half?
Is that saying something about their improv skills or just?
Well, the thing is also, even with your improv skills, the thing is they don't know when to cut a scene and move on to something else because they're just like, oh, okay, keep going. Yeah. And they're like, okay, our job is to entertain. We're going to keep going. And we're waiting for Malika to be like, and now, blah, blah, blah. And Malika will just sit there oh, I enjoy it. And I'm like, no, Malika, don't enjoy it. Change it. Make it move.
She gets kind of
She does because you can see it sometimes and she is entertained. And I can't blame her because it is entertaining. But you're like, yo, we got to move.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
MJ Spud.
MJ. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do want a Hyperforce Season 2.
Okay.
But I do want to see... Now we're starting to lag. This is where the lag comes in.
Uh-oh.
I hate this.
Refresh.
It's the internet.
I do want a Hyperforce Season 2. I just don't necessarily know. Yeah, we're frozen. I'm out of here. Later, guys. No.
With Season 2, are there some things you just want to see or you're hoping?
The hardest part about Hyperforce is falling behind. Because if you fall behind 2 episodes, that's like a whole day you have to catch
6
up.
6 hours.
And I don't.
That's a job.
Luckily, I do have plane flights and drives I have to do, so it's a little easier. Had I didn't have that and I had other stuff to do, I wouldn't happen. I would not be on this show anymore. You could tell the shows that I'm on is how far I fall behind on something, whether I'm still going to continue to be on that show.
It is so true. That is.
Or if I just don't have the time to do it.
Oh man.
But I think that I do want a Season 2. But Here's a doozy. I would like to have them have some new cast members, and I think the thing that makes this a little bit harder, I guess, or more palatable, I should say, this is actually a really good opportunity for HyperRPG, for Saban to have fans be Power Rangers. So a lot of these folks in the chat would get a shot, because realistically, I know a lot of fans are auditioning for this season, and I'll be 100% honest with you. Good luck. Just don't get your hopes too high. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are auditioning. But with a situation like Hyperforce, this lends itself perfectly to having fans come in and play the game. And I think that with that interest, it makes it more of an immersive experience instead of an elitist experience, personally.
I can agree with that.
So, fans, I hope you guys all get your chance on Power Rangers Hyperforce. Somebody like Jalen could possibly be a Silver Ranger. I haven't read your fanfic in our THS hashtaggers group,
honestly, I mean,
it's long.
But honestly, I mean, you look at Peter, you look at Yoshi. These guys were fans, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna go for it."
But
yes, they were stuntmen, etc. No, but I'm saying, why not? I mean, these people have a vigor. They have a verve. They love it.
We're buffering so bad on this now.
I don't know. I can't do anything about it, man.
I mean, they love it, and they're really trying to go for it, and that's what's happening. So it's like they're really making it happen. And so I don't understand. I would continue with it.
Play the rest of the videos.
We can try. We're gonna cut to a clip. We're gonna stop talking about Hyperforce and cut to something else next. Let's just go to, what are we doing now?
Oh, we can do
promposals.
Okay, promposals. Where is it at? I had it up.
Welcome to Power Rangers Prom.
That hashtag show is having an event called the Angel Grove Prom, which I feel like it's going to be a fun time. I'm excited to actually go to this, but I'm not going alone. So here's who I'm asking. Jessica, will you be my date to the Angel Grove Prom?
Hi, Jonathan. Even though you should have chose Joe's side, don't worry, we'll get you on the right side. I will definitely go with you to the Power Rangers Prom. That would be awesome. Thank you for asking me, and I will see you in a few months. Bye.
Ready? It's me, Carlos Martinez, and this is my prom proposal video, and I would like to officially ask Kat Bloodgood to the Power Morphicon Angel Grove Prom.
Hi guys, it's Kat. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering what the hell happened to me. I'm fine. I needed a bad week. Maybe a little longer than a week to process what happened. And no, I did not in any way know Carlos was going to ask me. Nor did I think he was going to ask me, so I was definitely shocked when I found out. Maybe a little longer than a week to process what happened. And no, I did not in any way know Carlos was going to ask me. Guys, let's be real. Nor did I think he was going to ask me, so I was definitely shocked when I found out. Maybe a little longer than a week to process what happened. And no, I did not in any way know Carlos was going to ask me. Guys, let's be real. Nor did I think he was going to ask me, so I was definitely shocked. Maybe a little longer than a week to process what happened. And no, I did not in any way know Carlos was going to ask me. Guys, let's be real. Nor did I think he was going to ask me, so I was definitely shocked.
That would be so much fun to be able to go out with an awesome girl like Kat. But I'm stuck in a predicament. So Carlos is my boy, my main road dog, and I just can't take his date away from him. There's some kind of code out there about that. Anyways, you see my dilemma. But
I know what we have to do.
I have an idea.
Please don't say it.
That's right.
We've all got to have sex together.
No, you perverts! I was talking about all three of us going together. That way, I can be the first hashtagger to have 2 dates. That's 2 more than Daniel. I mean, hey, there's plenty of journey to go around. So I am flipping this around. Kat, Carlos, will you both be my date for the Angel Grove Prom? Now listen, it's either the 3 of us or it's none of us. And no is not an acceptable answer. Also, I'm accepting fake girlfriend applications for 2018.
Now
as of course, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So if possible, asking L out to the hashtag show prom. So called that. It's called Angel Grove Prom. I'm here to ask L out to the Angel Grove Prom thing.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize I was holding my phone making a video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is JD. I'm a producer for that hashtag show, and I help produce most of the Power Ranger content on here. I'm a huge Ranger fan, and I've been to all the Power Morphicons. So it's crazy that this year we're throwing the official Angel Grove Prom at this Power Morphicon. So obviously, I need a date. So I am asking Miss Kelly Bohart if you would be my date for the Angel Grove Prom. I don't know anyone I'd have more fun with, and I await your response. So let's party like it's 1993, guys.
Oh, hey. Hey, JD. I accept your offer to go to the Angel Grove Prom. See you there.
There's only so many files. That last one was probably my favorite one.
Yeah, well, it's classic.
Huh?
It's completely classic.
No, the funny thing is, like, why does she have that?
By the way, Lori did respond
Because
or Elle did respond to MJ Spud. We just have no idea where that video's at. That's no surprise around here. There's videos that go missing all the time. Cards.
It's not missing. It's just there's so many videos.
There's literally a whole, like, what was it? There was, like, a whole, like, those Ranger games that you guys like. There's, like, half of those that are gone. Or there's a ton that are gone. That's not your fault. I'm just saying.
Pre-Jezzer, BC, or
PJ?
BJ.
Oh, yeah.
BJ.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
So, yeah, we got the...
Yeah, Mikey Perez, we actually do have yours. But we're not going to play it right now.
And he had said, in the last stream, he stole my date. I didn't steal your date.
You did. Well, you did.
She didn't say yes to him to begin with. He's acting like she's property or something. She's not property. It's her choice.
Hey, man, you know what? Just smile, dude. It's all right. Smile. I
don't know what to tell you, dude.
I like when you smile.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's messed up. I can't believe you did that, though. Why'd you even do that?
Can't believe you do that.
I didn't know that he asked her.
You didn't? You saw the video.
No,
you were on the show with me.
John Cena's in a film. I think it's a documentary about
blockers.
Yeah, right. It's a documentary.
Chicken blockers.
Yeah, that's what it's
Chicken
about.
blockers.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Chicken blocker. What's wrong with you?
The male chicken. You know what he's called? The rooster. You know he's also called the.
Does
blocker.
you feel bad?
No.
Why?
Not even a little bit.
Wow. Jeez.
Like I said, I'm an asshole.
I think. Can we get something trending here in the chat? Hashtag Cookie Chan. I want that to trend because that's who you really should be going with. The Chaninator.
I don't even know who that is.
She's fantastic.
I don't even know who it is. I mean,
Robin Reyes, double R.
Yeah.
Double R?
No.
Yep.
No. Not gonna let you have that name.
Mikey forgives you, by the way. He's in the chat right now.
Okay. Even though in the beginning he's like, he tried to sell me a $20.
I know, yeah. You tried to call him out.
$40.
You tried to call him out, and then I thought you were gonna tell me.
Well, whoever you bought that thing from is like ripping or is giving you a real good deal because I paid $25 for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what.
And that was there.
That was there.
Yeah. Then it said online.
Maybe it just lost value.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think it went up.
All right, so what's our next bit here?
Well, we had the Morphin Monday with the
Speaking of Shattered Grid,
architect of Shattered Grid.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, did you guys check that out? Did you guys check out? Morphin
Wait, first
Monday?
of all, who's watching or reading Shattered Grid is what I want to know. Oh, nobody can hear us because we're frozen. Let's just freeze for a couple seconds and pretend like we're.
You could still hear it. You could still hear it.
Yeah, how many of you guys are actually reading Shattered Grid?
Did you finish it?
No.
You didn't?
No, I have not. No, I have not.
But you already know what happens.
I already know what happens. I already know.
Do you like spoilers?
I love spoilers. I do live for spoilers. Come on.
So let me tell you what happens in
tell me.
Infinity War at the end. You want to know?
I already know. You told me.
I didn't tell you everything though.
Oh no.
So
okay,
know the I'll tell you. Let me tell you one thing. The arc reactor. All right. So here's the thing. Think about this. Iron Man 2.
Look at each other's face.
In Iron Man 2, remember how Iron Man essentially synthesizes vibranium. Remember when he creates that new metal, that metal that.
So it could hold the arc reactor.
Yeah. So essentially,
original
he makes a new element. He makes a new element.
Right.
He synthesizes vibranium.
Well, yeah. In the comic, there are different places where
Let me tell you. He synthesizes vibranium, and then think about the Avengers, where Loki tries to hit him with the staff, and it doesn't work. The reason why the third act of Infinity War takes place in Wakanda is because the Infinity Gems don't work in Wakanda. That's also why they take Vision to go get his Infinity Stone removed by Shuri. Boom! Enjoy!
Wow.
What an ass.
Hey,
man.
guys, you're welcome.
What
we
an
are
ass.
so glad that you guys tuned in
It's
today.
not even that big of a spoiler. You want a bigger spoiler?
Hey, no, you know what? Kyle Higgins is a great guy.
You know what happens to Thanos?
Kyle Higgins is a great guy, and I think we have something.
It was
with
all
Kyle
frozen,
Higgins
so
already
nobody's
on.
on.
I think we have something with him on.
Yeah, play Kyle Higgins.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, this is Joe with that hashtag show, and I am here with the amazing, incredibly talented writer Kyle Higgins. Pretty much brought Power Rangers, I want to say personally, back on the grid, at least in comic book form. Thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry that you've just come back on the grid as we're shattering it.
I was here, so I interviewed you during issue 0 back at the Comic Bug in Manhattan Beach. Okay. Now we're here technically 26 issues later with issue 0. Yeah. And now you are shattering the grid. You're breaking my heart a little bit. But at WonderCon, you gave fans a 10-minute time limit to read through the book, and I think a few fans were shocked, including myself. I wasn't there, but I heard about it. When you were writing the story from Shattered Grid, or from issue 0 all the way going up, did you always have Shattered Grid in your head?
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I knew we were going to do a big event for the 25th anniversary. As I was developing Lord Draken and who he was, it felt like a really nice way into bringing other seasons in, considering what his plans ultimately are, which you're going to learn about in the next few issues as he goes on the offensive and begins a full-scale assault of all of the other seasons of Rangers.
Speaking of other seasons of Rangers, has any jumped out to you, or any particular character or season that when you started writing it, that you were like, you know what, I really started attaching to, whether it be Samurai or something else?
Yeah, you know, I didn't know the other seasons very well when I came on the book. And then through the process of kind of developing this event, I got to do a deep dive. Time Force is one of my favorites. RPM, SPD, I really like the concept for a lot. I mean, I like the season, but I just like the idea of like a police force of Rangers and cadets and the B Squad having to prove themselves and face off against the A Squad that's gone evil. Like, it's great. So, yeah, I mean, those would be the standouts to me. Who are some of my other favorites? Carter Grayson from Lightspeed Rescue. Yeah. So I've got some. There's some. Everyone who shows up in the book was chosen on purpose.
Okay. And then also in the Power Rangers comic universe, we've already seen a couple teams kind of created in this universe with the Kimberly's Pink Ranger team. We also had the team in the 1960s that you kind of had. Do you have any ideas for any future team that you could be working on specific to the book?
Well, I do, but I'm not going to tell you.
Of course you're not. Why would you?
You got to read the book.
Of course I will. I know you kind of teased a mysterious character, I think a female silhouette that I saw. I know that... Yeah, there was like a female silhouette I saw on one of the previews of them.
Oh, so that's the Ranger Slayer. She debuts at the end of issue 8, and we revealed at WonderCon that she is actually an alternate evil version of Kimberly from Draken's World.
Oh, there you go. I like that. Now, you pretty much let it be known that nobody's safe.
Yeah.
And does that pretty much stay true throughout every single Power Ranger in history?
Well, yeah. I mean, the promise of the premise is that Draken is targeting all of the Rangers, and so every Ranger in existence is at risk. So that's really the kickoff point in the events today in issue 25, around Jen Scott's coming back, and Tommy, and Lord Draken, and his Chaos Crystal. Those events together have broken things, and now all of reality in existence is at risk.
Now, I'm a huge fan of the Phantom Ranger, and he's appeared in one panel, I believe, so far. Right. What are the chances that you can develop his origin or his identity, and what are the chances that it could be me?
We're actually, I can't comment on the Phantom Ranger. I'm not able to, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Now, if you can...
But that means it could be you. Well, you don't know.
I hope you're getting my personality right. So when you're all right, there we go. Now, if you can sum up Shattered Grid in a hashtag, not using Shattered Grid, like almost like an elevator pitch, what would it be?
Tommy Feelings.
Tommy Feelings. I like that. Kyle, thank you so much for your time, man.
My pleasure. Oh, and I have to plug the store, Comics Paradise, because Ed is a total shill here. Oh, Collector's Paradise, and.
Oh, that's cool. That was Morphin Monday.
All right. Just
Yeah.
a little tidbit.
Do you think the video will be laggy when it's uploaded to YouTube?
Yeah. But I mean, that's why it's already. If you guys want to watch the full interview, then you could go to the Morphin Monday video.
And that is the full interview too.
Pretty much.
If you want to watch it without the lag, that's the lag-free version. It's on.
Our loyal fans have already watched it, so.
If you want
Most of these people have already seen it.
You can go to our paywall.
We also have a preview for next week. That'll take about 17 minutes because of the lag. But can we play the preview for this week's video?
For the Morphin Monday for this week?
Would I cosplay as a Phantom Ranger? Yes, I'm going to do it at Morphicon. I have the Phantom Ranger suit.
It's going to be
big. Yeah, you brought it. You brought the helmet here before.
I brought the chest piece here too, but I didn't.
Oh.
It's going to be big.
Okay, so this is going to be for Monday.
All right, hold on. Before you do that, I got a donation. We got a super chat. He wants another Infinity War spoiler, so I have to give one because that's a super chat.
Toku Kid, you are going to be hated in the chat room.
I have to give one.
Dude.
Nah, that's too big of a
Okay,
one.
okay.
All right, you want an Infinity War?
It's like the Breakfast Club, guys. Let's just do it. Who cares?
Drax dies.
That's it? Okay.
That's the only one you're gonna get.
And you don't know how though.
Yeah.
You don't know how. And when you find out how, oh boy.
This is our Morphin Monday for this Monday, so you guys better tune in because it's a good one.
I haven't seen any other season besides RPM. I'll say it there.
Edit this. I'm just kidding.
And so I've been going around asking people, just kind of like, okay, what's your top 3 favorite seasons, just so I can get an idea. And so I am gonna go and watch some other Power Ranger episodes soon, and a Sentai as well. I'm gonna watch Kokaijo. I'm gonna choose Azim's character, and I'm gonna choose like Brendan's character, and I'm gonna choose Steve's character.
He listed me first. That's just 2 more to go.
I heard the same rumor, and I heard the same rumor from. I thought I was throwing myself under the bus because but if it happens to you too, I'm sorry.
This is when I get the text message. Edit that part out of the video. Thanks. Now you just threw me under the bus.
Okay. Just cut this whole thing out. You cut this whole thing out.
Hi, so we're back.
I didn't give him anything from it. I gave him a little teaser, but they don't know what is in the actual.
Possibly one of my favorite interviews.
Yeah.
No joke.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, nice.
I like it. Possibly one of my favorite.
You were with us? You weren't?
No, you weren't.
I was gonna see if I could go for it. I was gonna see if he was gonna go for it. Like, you were with us.
It's like when you watch No, it was JD too.
Oh. Yeah, it was me. I was there. Right there.
You got a big beard? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that was me.
Right.
That was me.
Nice.
I was like, oh man, this is such a good interview.
Oh yeah, let's pull that out. We're gonna give away an autograph picture of Daryl Delphin.
Now
we're gonna give this away. This Mike Jin autograph picture. If you want this, gotta love Mike Jin.
He's been super chatting.
You know what? Bryn, we're gonna give this to you.
Bryn, you get your signed Mike Jin. It's got Gemma and Gem in there. No, not that one.
Nope. Okay.
You want to hear something funny in the chat? So Matthew Thomas muted it when he knew that the spoiler was coming, but he read the comments and still got hit with it.
You gotta mute it and then close your eyes.
Right. He was like, no. Oh my god.
He's like, no.
That sucks.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're gonna let's get to your comments. This is such a weird episode today.
It is.
With life.
Okay.
With life, because of the comments.
Who do you want to start with? Well, first off, the first.
I'll do the first one.
Of course.
No, but this is for the thing that we did.
Huh?
We are giving away the 2 comic books.
Oh, Big Brother.
Yeah. So
at Philly's Superman referred me. I subbed. Thank you so much, Big Brother, and thank you so much, Philly's Superman.
So Philly gets one and Big Brother gets one.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Boom.
And Philly's he won that variant cover.
Oh yeah.
So he got 2 comic books coming his way.
Congrats.
Who wants the next one? Oh, Toku Kid. Keep the Infinity. He wants another Infinity War spoiler.
Oh man, dude.
Oh my god, this kid. Toku Kid.
I give him another one.
Are you gonna be here for House of Dark or not?
I am, yeah.
Maybe hold out and
he super chatted.
He super chatted. I gotta give him one. Oh, here, this is a minor one. At the end of the movie, The very end of the movie.
There is a cutscene.
No. Well, there is an after credit scene. At the end of the movie, they're going to reveal what the title to Avengers 4 is, and it will contain spoilers. And I'm not going to say what that title is. How'd you know?
Oh, damn it.
Well, now you just ruined it for everyone.
Ah, damn.
Congrats.
All right, so let's move on to the next comment.
Right.
Ryan, the Ryan Wizard.
Ryan Earl Wizard Writer Thomas says, I don't really know why I always give an episode 5.5. I don't know why either. You make no sense to me.
I wanted to know.
We asked him, like, what constitutes the 0.5 or 0.4 or 0.3? Remember, we asked the question. So he's answering. Yeah, I always give an episode 5.5 a lot. And great hosts today, Joe and Daniel and Jezzer. Not going to lie, you are my favorite people in the world.
In the whole world. Holy crap, that's crazy. Thank you. Your mom must be so disappointed she's not on that list.
The True and Ryan Earl Thomas just said those names only. Peace out.
Thank you, Ryan. You're amazing. You're one of my favorite people, too.
I got Lucius. Ha! I subscribed on this channel for 1 year now, and I love you guys for being funny, energetic, and entertaining to watch. Joe, you always be the one who wants Power Rangers to go in the right direction, except Super Mega Abomination and Ninja Steel. I kind of wish the show would not go to Cartoon Network. No one said it was going to Cartoon Network.
No, it is. Yeah, they mentioned
They just announced.
Look at Teen Titans Go. I would prefer Adult Swim, PBS Kids, or in that case, hashtag Team Joe, baby.
What is PBS Kids? Thank you so much, Lucius.
Just PBS.
You're not done.
Oh, so I hope you guys do another crazy challenge on your show soon, like another hot challenge. Plus, can I join your cast for your Cosmic Protectors? I've been a Ranger before. Thank you.
I've never
been a Ranger before. Have a good day, everyone, on THS, that hashtag show, hashtag Joe and Daniel, and hashtag Team Joe.
Hashtag Jezzer.
I know.
Hashtag Cookie Face. Hashtag Cookie Chan.
Oh my god.
So, as far as Cosmic Protectors goes, the cast is full, but we are adapting other seasons. I will write a character based around you. Whether that's a Ranger or not, I don't know yet.
Or like a civilian that's just going, ha! It's the Power Rangers!
Hey, I can't wait for you to read. I think it's
so good. I would love it. I would love it.
I think it's in episode 2. We're going to read it tonight. Episode 2, we're supposed to do a table read tonight. And there's actually an Easter egg for you in there. Oh. It's hilarious. JD wrote it in. It was funny. Well, then the other thing was, can we do another challenge? Any challenges that come to mind?
Like something that's painful?
I don't want to do anything that's painful.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about it. If you guys think of a cool challenge, we should
I have a good one. Let's staple each other and see who gives up first.
I almost got fired for that.
All right, so Cyril Moore says, awesome video, guys. Which evil Power Ranger turn good do you think can take Tommy's evil twin? Which evil Power Rangers turn good do you think can take on Tommy's evil twin? The White Ninja Ranger is my favorite.
What?
I don't know. The way you posed or the way you phrased it, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna make up an answer though. I'm gonna say the White Ranger. The White Ninja Ranger is my favorite.
That cowboy from that Western episode.
The White Stranger. Sounds kind of racist now.
That also sounds like a sexual position or something. I don't know.
You got Jalen Daniel.
Yeah, let's do the White Stranger. Jalen Glover says, "Hey guys, can I do it? Do I have to do it like Optimus Prime or something?"
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Can you do it like Hulk Hogan?
No.
Randy Savage, man. I didn't say.
I'm never gonna impersonate Hulk Hogan ever again. He's in a trial right now for something. I don't know. Hey guys, just to add to the Hulk Hogan. I'm sorry, that was Goldar, dude. I'm sorry.
Get through it.
Okay, all right. Just to add to my comment from the chat, Hyperforce does a lot better in a good amount of ways. One way, oh gosh, he's gonna give me a whole list. All right. One way, I'm playing, I'm sorry. One way is that they add more to the character's backstory because we never saw that in the Neo Saban era. True. Well, we did, but we didn't show it as much. Hyperforce does a lot better in that category. Another thing that Hyperforce is doing that Saban isn't is letting the actors express themselves more. They're not letting them follow the strict guidelines when it comes to acting. Well, they're improving. Hyperforce is doing that differently because they're letting the actors express themselves by showing more emotions. I just think it's just the improving. It's
Edward Sanchez Productions says, I really enjoy watching the Ranger wrap-up, and I actually enjoy reading the comic books. They are more phenomenal on so many levels. They tell stories and do things that the show could never do.
Layla! You want to respond to Edward? Hashtag Edward Sanchez approved. You want to respond to him?
What?
Edward has a great video where he tried out Harry's razors. Go check out that video. You will not regret it.
It's possibly the best video on the internet.
Harry's razors. If you ever want to review razors, you shave, right? You use electric razor or real razor?
Real razor.
What kind of razor do you use?
Definitely want to, yeah.
What kind of razor do you use?
That one, it got at Target where you replace the...
Fuck a Target. Get a Harry's razor, but watch Edward Sanchez's review.
And you'll see why, because
it is so
smooth.
It's so
soft and so smooth.
It's so soft.
Oh, yeah, because you guys don't shave, no.
Well, I do.
I shave.
Yeah.
It's because when I don't shave, I get this like Joe Dirt thing coming down, like line right here. Yeah, it's weird.
You get the Joe Button.
Hey, have you ever tried to grow out a beard?
Huh? Yeah, I got so itchy that I kept scratching. It's
the worst. Yeah, so when you grow out it big, it gets scabby.
Yeah.
Layla Nolan says, I just realized something after rewatching Gokaiger. You guys are a lot like the characters. Joe is like Marvelous, Gokai Red, because he does everything in his power to stick up for people. Hashtag Team Illuminati. The only difference is Marvelous is very cocky and won't admit to helping others.
Only difference? I was like, only difference?
Jezzer, a.k.a. Cookie Face, is like Don, a.k.a. Doc Gokai Green, because in his own little way...
That's not...
He has his own little way of doing things, no matter how crazy they are. Daniel is like Gokai Blue Joe, mainly because he doesn't say much, but you can tell he cares about his friends and wants nothing for the best for him. Johnny is like Gokai Silver, because he's passionate about tokusatsu, geek, pop culture, and in general. Miggy's a lot like Luca, Gokai Yellow, because she's not a pushover. Then Elle is like Ahim, Gokai Pink, because she's just a sweetheart and nice to everyone. That is true.
Nice.
That is great. Actually, Layla, that's one of the best comments I think we've heard in a long time.
Gokai Green?
I don't know anything about Marvelous. Actually, I've never seen Gokaiger. I'm waiting.
Oh my god.
Heard it's really good, though.
People say it is Marvelous is you.
Right.
People say it all the time. So
I've only heard it a couple times.
No.
Daniel, you got the long one.
Oh boy, you said the best. I don't know if you paid attention. I think I may have the best comment.
Well, we haven't read it yet.
Hold on. Robin Chan says, and we're ready to move on.
You're not going to read it? I'll read it for you.
I'll read it.
You better go get that. No, I'll have you read it. It's your girlfriend.
No, it's not.
I'll read what she wrote, her love letter for Jezzer today.
Oh,
Let me see.
Jesus.
Did anybody enjoy the rhyming battle between Eddie and Pumpkin Raptor / Captain Hicks? Actually, I did. I know I did. That was so funny and awesome. Don't ask me to rap rhyme because I'm not good at it. Even though we have to read what I don't.
Well, she's not good at rhyming. Are you good at? Can you bust a flow, Jezzer? Give him a beat, Daniel. Bust a flow.
I'm not. Just like I'm not a beat.
Come on, pumpkin rapper, go.
I'm not a pumpkin rapper.
Give us some kind of flow. Come on. The people are watching. Go ahead. Continue.
I don't have anything.
Give us a cookie face rhyme.
I don't have anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
That's terrible.
Even though I tried, I can never get anything to rhyme. So hats off to the two. Wow.
Try making a rhyme with cookie face at least.
Today is National Beard Day. There's no such thing as cookie face.
Oh my God, cookie face, Wookie. You could have cookie face, Wookie place. You could have done so much.
Today is National Beer Day. There's not. What?
Oh God. So close. So close.
That's why I'm not a rapper.
Well, that's why you're not a rapper. Okay, cool.
All right, fine.
Okay.
All right. Seeing JDF as Lord Draken, right? It's Draken, right? Is something new new, fresh, and amazing. Let's add Lord Draken to both movie and Hyperforce onto JDF's top 10 Legendary Rangers awesomeness. He totally deserves it.
Well, I don't know if JDF has enough Rangers for 10. We could add it definitely to the top 6.
Yeah, there you go. I was going to ask, how many Rangers has he been? So,
hey, Layla's going to give you a 3 out of 5 just for trying, though.
Thank you,
He
Layla.
tried nothing. What do you...
He did try. Try to rhyme cookie face and beer day, apparently.
Wow. Macklemore got a Grammy, guys. Hey, Jezzer, you would make a great Alpha 5. This is very true.
You did Alpha 5.
Any
I was
new,
Alpha 5.
Yep, that's right. On any new Power Ranger season, even Cosmic Protectors.
He has a better role
You totally
in that.
deserve, You totally deserve it for something nostalgic you came up with on the spot on this wrap.
It's not on the spot. I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. And with your voice acting.
Not a voice actor.
Well, hey, you know what? You do Goldar, you do Alpha.
You're also various villagers in Dragon Ball Super. I thought. You told me.
Oh God!
That's what you told me.
Yeah, were you villager number 1, 5, and 6? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, and with your voice acting, you could be on any cartoon show of your choice, or stick with something Power Rangers related.
Hold on, Jezzer.
Alpha 5, dude.
If you were a voice actor, which would be your fantasy character to voice actor? Michelangelo?
Michelangelo.
Oh, yeah?
You actually could pull off Michelangelo.
Let me hear Michelangelo.
Booyakasha!
Okay. And then,
Cowabunga dudes!
Oh, wow.
Is Michelangelo like a kid?
A kid? Right, yeah.
He's the youngest of the turtles.
Okay.
He's 8?
Right.
No.
Well, it sounds 8 when you do him, so.
He's the youngest of them.
Wow. Could I get an older Mike? Just a little bit older.
Cowabunga dude.
Why do you feel that way? Why couldn't it be still your
How
voice?
about this?
Like,
Can we get Aziz Ansari doing Michelangelo?
You guys got any pizza, dude?
Oh my God, it sounds just like...
You gotta treat yourself to some pizza, man.
Okay, all right, well, you won.
That's why we let
Joe.
girls stick to the voice acting.
Yeah. Joe,
Strange.
have you been up to date with the comments on all your Morphin Monday interviews?
No.
The interviews are great.
After I post them, I don't actually look at them anymore. I just look at the numbers.
She's like writing a book here. What's going on?
Pretty much.
No, I do read the
comments.
comments. I read all the comments.
Well, she thinks the interviews are great. And I have to ask, did you interview Pauly Scher?
No.
Andre?
Yes.
And even Jason Narvi?
No. The reason Andre's video is not out is because one of these fine geniuses here didn't figure out how to use the actual video, but the audio exists.
Yes. One day for a podcast.
You guys want a podcast? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that just for that.
Or have Daniel just kind of pretend.
I'll just mouth it.
Didn't somebody on THS hashtaggers just say that?
Probably.
Oh man, I could have swore I read it this week.
There have been a few people that came up to Daniel and thought he was him.
Yeah.
I really like your videos, and you're like,
thanks. But I mean,
somebody said they were gonna meet you, and then like, meeting Black Nerd, and it was like you or something. I could have swore I read that on hashtaggers.
That was at Korea World Heroes. He said. Korean World Heroes.
But I'm a stunt double, so it's fine. Let me see. Narby, who plays Skull for the Morphin Mondays. All right. Anyway, I would definitely recommend you do those interviews.
We got one more.
I also recommend
Toku Kid just gives us another super chat. One more spoiler.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, there are producers that are literally getting up and walking away.
This is our jobs, guys.
Walking away.
All right, so one more spoiler for Infinity War. Which one should I go with?
How about Hawkeye?
No, not Hawkeye.
He's in the film. That's a spoiler. Because nobody expected him to be there.
This is a bigger one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna actually issue a real spoiler warning. If you don't want to know this
warning.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Spoiler warning. Here we go.
Loki dies in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Come on.
You don't know how, so it's not that bad. Okay?
He does it by being a spineless punk.
Well, you put
he
it all
dies from
together.
being a spineless punk.
Whoa. Hey.
Yeah. You'll see what happens. Yeah. You'll see what happens.
You probably saw it in the trailer.
You did see it in the
trailer. You did see it.
Go ahead.
All right.
We're still on hers?
Yes. Would you like to see any Power Ranger allies in the Shattered Grid movie and see how they can contribute to the Ranger teams to swing the advantage to them, tipping the scale over the villains? And who would you like to see in Cosmic Protectors for the allies returning, reprising their roles? What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I would like to see Junior Police Patrol Lieutenant Stone, Bulk, and Skull, as well as Spike.
Oh my God! Wait, is it over?
That's it.
Why don't you like long comments? They help press you up. I'm not next. I don't think.
You okay? I'll do it.
Am I next? No, I think you're next.
All right. S. So yeah, so you can get your buddy. S rank. Hyperforce isn't perfect, especially with 3 hours, but I still love it because of the characters. Smiley face.
3 hours. It sounds like Robin Chan's comments.
What's special to me about Hyperforce and also the Boom Comics is expanding the franchise. This shows Saban not to be afraid to try something new. IMO. Hopefully in the future, an animated series.
Blackwing says, I love my favorite team, Time Force, where the first team gets taken out by Draken. Seeing Jen team up with Kimberly is so extremely dope.
Oh my God.
Hashtag Forever Pink. This is you talk about spoilers for fucking Infinity
Yeah,
Wars.
you literally just
This is
went
spoilers
right
here. With killing Tommy, that took some extra measures, of course, but he'll be back somehow. All in all, this was a great start. I'm looking forward to the next part of Shattered Grid.
So time out. The Chaos Crystal, was it inside of Tommy or something?
I don't know.
I thought that's what he
I'm not there
said.
yet.
I thought that's what happened.
Oh, I don't know.
It's the Chaos Crystal.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well, that's it.
All right, you know what? Since you gave me a spoiler, I'm going to give you a spoiler.
Okay. What did it spoil? Oh, shit.
At the end of Infinity War. Just kidding. Okay. I told Jezzer, because I watch Infinity War. I'm going to the world premiere of Infinity War. Jezzer's going the next day for our press tour.
I'm turning off my phone.
I told him that. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to send him like a pretty serious message about hashtag show and sneak in a spoiler in the middle of the message. So he has to read it.
Is it on the Disney lot?
No, mine is at the Dolby Theater. His is at the El Capitan.
Which one's better?
El Cap's fun. They're still going to lock it in the thing.
They're locking.
They're
going to
lock your phone, so you won't have it.
Oh, okay.
But his is the day after, so I have a whole 24 hours.
24 hours?
So then I just don't answer any of your emails or anything from you.
You're going to have to answer something eventually.
He's just going to post on my Facebook wall. I'm like, damn you.
Yeah. I don't know why I closed this, because we're not done.
For Black Panther, he did like, when I went to go, he was like, all right. So
you're a day after.
But you asked.
I did. I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I always do.
The only thing I want to...
Well, for me, it helps also because it's like, all right, now I know what I'm already going to see,
yeah.
but I can break it down like when I write my article.
Yeah, I just want to see like how they fit all those characters.
Oh, yeah. The life thing dropped a ton on... I didn't even realize that today.
What?
The boss thing?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, because
like,
it's Bryn.
Yeah, so if he actually wins this, he has a potential shot to get free tickets to Morphicon.
Yeah.
And Jezzer's paying for your plane ticket. That's crazy.
He's been knocking it down this whole show.
That's true. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's all you.
If somebody just swoops in, though, that would suck.
You guys are assholes if you do it, because he's the one putting in the work, and then someone like Carlos comes in and just does it.
Hey, whoa. Is Loki a coward just because he's an opportunist? No.
Hey, so I have an idea. So Super Chat, we don't have a Super Chat, I'm sorry. After Dark isn't like super formatted. We do have one interview we can run, which is the Quiet Place stuff. But we could just do it. You want to do like a Power Ranger episode? Those do well.
Yeah.
It's like the behind the scenes conversation we would normally have, not on camera.
What do you mean a Power Ranger episode?
Like we could just talk about it, like with the fandom. Just
we'll kind of make up for this shit.
Well, yeah, we're gonna make up for this stream that I don't.
Power Ranger After Dark.
So we're gonna do another Power Ranger After Dark, but we will have like a few like news bits.
All right. So where can we find you, Daniel?
Are you closing us out?
Yeah, we're closing us out.
He's like, I don't want to end it. He's like, I don't want to end it. No more.
Didn't even realize that he's knocking down that boss.
Oh, you didn't even realize you're doing it, man. You're
killing it, man.
Hey, where's Johnny?
He's out there somewhere.
Johnny.
Yeah, didn't he have a thing to promote?
Yeah, Johnny!
Oh, he's probably all the way out.
What the? Okay, well.
But somebody has Matthew.
Oh, what the hell? This guy,
he's chopping it down.
You're supposed to be at, what is that,
C2E2.
Yeah. He said he wasn't going to be in the stream.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no, this is actually, come on. Come on.
I know, I'm watching like it's like a bidding war, guys. Let's go.
Toku and Bryn have been going at it.
So wait, hold on. So pretty much, I don't think this is going to get beaten on this show.
Genshin.
Oh, it got beat.
It got beat?
Matthew.
Oh, no!
Look at the bar.
Oh, no!
New boss.
Matthew came out of nowhere. Oh.
I'm sorry, I was pulling from.
I was pulling from.
Okay, let's make a new deal. Matthew's in the lead right now. After Dark, this After Dark is gonna shut the boss thing down for this duration.
Yeah.
However, included in this package, I know they're going crazy. Included.
Oh, what? They're
they're battling it out. Included in this package that if you win, included in the package.
He's here.
That's Justin. Included in the package will be tickets to Morphicon. A Lord Draken figure. What else we want to give out?
We'll find something.
I gotta give out something cool. Oh, we'll give you a hashtag show T-shirt.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll also give you one of our exclusive Morphicon T-shirts.
Okay.
Okay.
And we will give you our yearbook.
Writing this down?
You'll see what that means later on. The yearbook is going to be dope.
Okay.
You're going to get a lot for it.
Okay.
But this is going to have to end at this week's After Dark. Good job, and I want to see it. I want to see it going fast and furious. And if you also win, we'll set up a live conversation with an in-studio ranger that will be like me, you, and that person doing like a Skype call. I'll make that happen too.
Whoa.
So if that happens,
they like conduct their own interview with.
And last Infinity War spoiler: when at the end of the movie, there's a big battle. I'm just kidding.
Didn't you say Johnny had something?
Oh, Johnny, you have to come on because you actually both of you guys should come on and talk about
Do you have
the show.
something? Do you have anything?
While we're gonna close out our show, find us on social media. They're down there below. But we're gonna have Justin and Johnny jump in because that way they can talk about what's coming up.
Yeah.
Halloween, here we go.
So if you guys stick around for a few minutes, we're gonna be going into jumping into the Henshin Hangout, the Super Sentai and Kamen Rider counterpart to this show. So this is the source material for Power Rangers. So you got all you guys have to do is just stay in the channel. That's it. I mean,
super
this
easy.
Stream
Exactly.
is gonna
Just hang
end,
around.
And
It's
we're
gonna be
go
awesome.
straight into the new one.
Yep. Because I am Joseph.
Yes.
This is Daniel.
Oh man.
You're totally not racist. Totally not racist at all. As we come to the exact same scene. It's like I didn't. I was like, oh, that was so not planned.
Did you have something?
To add to outside of like.
No, I thought John. No. Okay.
No. Just looking forward to Henshin Hangout. We got some cool stuff to talk about. We're talking about Build, Power Rangers versus Lupin Ranger, and we're going to give our top Green Rangers. So stick around for that. That's going to be sick.
All right. Well, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Woo!
Hold on, let me push this.